Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the second session of Dungeon Corner. So a few people will not be available today, mainly Ethan. Instead, I will be playing his character for now. And sorry, I got a little brain fart there. Turchino, the person who plays Turchino, she'll be in shortly, just trying to still set up. Don't know what else to say. All right. Last we left off, our small group of amateur adventurers so far have been in the town of Huen on the far left side of the continent of Linfordea. Looking for jobs to do in the city of Huen, they find out about a wolf problem that the city has and decide that they would like to rectify this problem the city is having. So they go around town gathering information and find an area off in the woods where there looks to be old bones and death scattered around just outside of a small cave dug into a hillside. This is where we left off. But what was happening to Thanaroth during these moments? What are you doing? You're outside the windmill. Farmer is currently in his field.
Yep, the farmer's in the field, and it's just him and me. No one's gonna stop me this time. No.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Well, I'm waiting for the right time to say for me to venture into to catch up with everybody, let's just say. I'm just taking my time. They can go in first.
Okay. You wait. About 5 minutes pass. They haven't returned. You wait another 5 minutes and still nothing. The farmer has begun to put up his tools and to start heading back towards the windmill. In your direction.
Oh dear. Well, do I want to roll for stealth or do I want to just stand there? I mean, it'd probably be a wise idea to probably do a stealth thing so I can hide. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try hiding from him.
Alright, roll stealth.
Alright, let me... Oh dear goodness, I forgot how slow this was. Okay, rolling for stealth now. Oh my gosh.
What did you get?
We'll see. I rolled a 3, but... Oh no, I got 2.
You got 2.
I got 2.
Oh
no.
You stand there, hugging yourself up against the wall of the windmill, and the farmer brings his tools around to the side where you are, going to put his garden hoe up against the wall on another tool rack that is standing right next to you, which you didn't notice. He comes around the side, sees you, and questions what you're doing back on his property.
I tell him I'm still waiting for those wolves.
He gives you a look of just bewilderment and says, "In the broad daylight."
Yep. Nothing suspicious here.
You realize wolves don't come out until the dark, right? Most of the time.
Well, like I said, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for wolves. You never know when they can show up.
He just stares at you. Turchino, what are you doing with Swayze? You're muted, by the way.
Swayze's just kind of standing around by the cave. He's not really sure what to do right now.
No, he's right next to
Isn't
you,
he?
actually.
Oh, sorry, I must have blinked. Okay. Um, all right, so Swayze, where's Thanaroth?
Back of the windmill. Why?
Back at the windmill. Why is he back at the windmill?
Because he didn't want to come with us.
So, is he just sitting around there, or is he waiting to do
How-
something?
You expect me to know?
Yeah, he's your friend. I've only known you guys for less than like 12 hours. So, how on earth am I supposed to know what he's doing? How long have you known him?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
He
So
seems a bit of a murderous bloke.
he's a little murder hobo-ish, I guess.
So, should we worry about the farmer who might be in his field? Maybe just a little bit concerned.
I didn't think about that.
Maybe we should go and just
No,
check.
no,
check
he'll
on
be
him.
fine. He'll be fine.
Who? Thanaroth or the farmer?
He'll be fine.
The farmer. I have my doubts. The
He
farmer
turns
will
to
be
walk
fine.
away and and inspect the ground.
You know what? I'm going to let you just stand here next to the cave and wait. I'll be right back. I'm going to go
Okay,
check
so you
on
turn
the-
to leave, leaving Swayze back at the entrance to the cave.
Yep.
Good. He's there all alone,
All
where he could
alone.
get surrounded by any minute.
That sounds like I can't wait to hear him
All right,
scream
5
like a
minutes
girl.
later, you appear back at the windmill. Thanaroth, what has happened during this time?
I hope.
I've just been trying to shoo the farmer away, and let's just have a perfectly convenient moment where as soon as I pull out my sword to threaten him to leave, Tuchinu winds up there, and I'm like, ah, crap.
Okay.
Farmer cowers in fear, thinking I'm going to shoot my little lightning bolts at him again.
Are you the farmer, or am I the farmer?
Sorry, farmer.
Thank you.
Anyway,
So what are you doing? You just come out of the woods and you see him pull up his sword, threatening the farmer.
hey, Thanaroth. That's a pretty big mosquito killer you got there.
Yeah, 7'2".
That's right. So, there's probably more mosquitoes in the woods over here than there are out here in the field. What do you say we just got a mosey on?
Fine. Yeah, let's head to where that wolf's den is.
Yeah, that would be good. Oh, I'll bet there's some huge wolves you can take out with that thing. Yes, more satisfying.
Okay, it is also a lightweight katana, so no
Right, and it will not.
disadvantages.
It will not invoke the rest of the villagers coming after us with fiery pitchforks. Think about that.
Fine. Even though I know I could take them all. We'll go.
Oh, we are very confident that you can take them all. So let's go take on some wolves. And I left Swayze standing by the cave entrance all by his lonesome.
Ooh, yes. I wouldn't
I
want to
know.
miss anything that happens over there. Let's go.
That's right. It might be good entertainment.
As you
Okay,
two turn to
let's go.
walk away and leave, the farmer just stares down the blade of the sword until Thanaroth moves it, and then just begins to put his tools away and just slowly back away into the windmill.
He's just not going to mess
All
with
right, and
us.
you two enter the forest.
This poor farmer.
I'm in the trees. I'm hopping from tree to tree. So
All right,
just
make an
do your
acrobatics
slow
check.
walking. Oh, acrobatics. Which die?
D20 should be
This one?
yes. Should be close to the top.
It's 11 on the die. My dexterity is a 5, so that would be a 16. No,
Okay,
yeah. So would that be it?
hang on. Are you taking your dexterity modifier or your acrobatics modifier?
Oh, I have an acrobatics. Ooh, I have a 5 on my acrobatics too.
All right, so still 16.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can hop from branch to branch.
hmm
I'll let you do that. Thanaroth, are you just walking on the forest floor?
Yeah, I'm just casually walking.
All the leaves and the nuts and all that fall on his head because I'm hopping from branch to branch over him. It's awesome.
Okay, actually, that's a very good detail. Thanaroth, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yes. To see if you can dodge and duck out of the way of these falling nuts.
Oh, he's the nut. I'm just decorating him.
12 12.
Ooh, you're just getting pelted every once in a while. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
every once in a while you feel a nut land on the top of your head or on one of your shoulders. Sometimes it hits the back of your hand, which really hurts.
Mhm.
Okay,
No,
so
my shoulders are fine because of the armor, but not the hands.
you're traveling down in through this forest. You can see it gets from the bright green colors from the sun filtering through the leaves down to a more dark and shaded, deep
Mhm.
colored green from the canopies thickening up and the animals calls slowly fading out of earshot as you venture deeper into the forest. You soon come back following the path that Trishina once took along with Swayze back to the wolf's den where Swayze is still looking around the abandoned campsite
Oh,
with
good.
all of the bones and tools littered about.
So,
What are you doing?
hey, Swayze, we're back.
Dang it, he lived. Well, let's go into the cave.
Into the cave. You're going into the cave.
Yes, I'm
Wait
going
a
into the
second.
cave.
We don't even know what's there yet.
Exactly.
We don't know if there's spiders, and we don't even know if there's poisonous gases. We don't. You just want to march in there. There's a whole den of wolves in there sleeping.
Maybe.
Where's the
We won't know until we find out.
Do you think maybe there might be an exit to the cave? Maybe on the other side? Should we just walk around the hill and see what our options are before we just head into certain death?
Well, I can see 60 feet into the dark. I'm sure we can find some other
You can
exit.
see this hill is very small, so most likely this cave extends down into the ground,
It's a
not
deep
just
den.
through the hill.
Well, do you want to walk in the dark then, Arath, or would you like a little light to see your way?
I could use and do both. Whichever would be more helpful for you, I guess.
Well, since we decided to go exploring, and I know that wolves live in caves, I prepared a light. What do you call that?
Cantrip?
A light cantra. A light cantra. So
Cantrip.
Cantrip. Sorry, I
I
can.
can trip over
I
that
can
leaf now.
trip. I can trip. Okay. Yes, I've got some light. But you know that this is just for my safety because I really am not that concerned as to whether or not you get eaten by wolves. So I just want you to understand that. Okay. So.
Okay.
And for the poor good of Swayze, who doesn't seem to really, he's not catching on here. So I don't know, should we put him in the front or in the back?
Are you saying this quietly?
Oh, I'm saying it out loud. Right in front of Swayze.
He just stares at you.
Well, you can fly.
Not in a
I'm-
cave.
I know, but you can still use whatever. Okay. Well, who
I do
I'm
have
tripping on my own words here.
I do have my crossbow.
I have this sword and a couple of illusionary tricks.
Oh,
And then there's him, which we don't know how useful he is, so I guess we can just put him in the front.
we can, unless he wants to stand guard at the cave mouth. How safe do you think that would be? How long do you think it would last?
Well, it's not him, it's just we would be losing another one of our people, and it'd just be two of us in here.
That's true. We wouldn't have anyone to throw to the wolves. Got it. So what do you say, Swayze? Want to join us?
I'll sit this one out.
Are you sure? Because when the wolves come out, they're not.
I am very sure.
So where do you want to sit this out? Do you want to sit in a tree
I'm
or
outside. I'm not going in there at all.
Are you standing in front so that
Why are you asking me this?
Because we want to know where you are when he ends up running out, screaming and hollering. We don't want to just plow right over the top of you. Okay.
Probably right next to or above the entrance. I don't know.
Are you sure you don't want to come? There might be something interesting.
I don't want to come. I can hear everything you're saying, and every word makes me want to come less.
So, Swayze, what do you bring to the group? Why are you here if you're not here to catch wolves?
I'm not going in there.
Okay, maybe you can stand at the top of the cave, and that way you can take. Do you have a weapon?
Yes, I have a weapon.
What's your weapon?
I have a short sword.
Ugh. Anything else?
Daggers.
Anything else?
Let me look.
Also, just a side note, they're just gonna throw it out there. I think you may have misspelled something on your name, Dunyan Corner.
Wait.
There's no there's no G. There's no G. I was looking at that ever since the start of this, and I was like, something's wrong in there.
There we go. I fixed it.
Oh, wow.
I kept looking at it, and I was like, what's wrong with it? Like 15 minutes
Okay.
later, I'm like, oh.
Mhm.
Yeah. Swayze also carries a rapier.
Oh, okay, that's promising.
Okay, that-
So,
Okay, well, maybe we should.
I was thinking that if he stood at the top of the mouth of the cave as they came out, he could cut their heads off.
Well, okay, if me and Swayze were to be at the front and you be at the back, that would be a little bit more strategical because you have a bow and two of us have swords.
As long as I don't shoot you. Yeah, it makes excellent strategy.
Yes, just don't shoot us because then we'd be having to worry about more than just the wolves.
Well, that's okay, Thunderoth. I don't miss.
Good.
So what are you doing?
Okay, you're coming
Or-
with us.
Wait,
You're
what?
Exploring.
You're coming with us. You're going to be in the middle. I'm going to keep you safe. I'll be behind you. As long as you don't jump in front of my crossbow, you're going to be just fine. And because you have a rapier, so that's excellent. And then Thanaroth is going to be in the front because he's got this like total man sword or whatever sword.
Yeah, it's
I'm not-
katana
what-
thing. It had to be a katana,
sword.
so
What
Yeah.
are you anyway, Thanaroth? Oh, you're that dragon dude. Okay, yeah.
Nope.
No, he's not.
No, he's
Okay.
not.
Wait a minute. Sorry, I totally
No,
missed it.
that's the barkeep.
Oh, barkeep. Golly, I get you guys all confused. So what are you again?
I'm a half orc, kind of. I've had some.
Oh, the half
Experiments
orc.
on me.
It must have been the scales. Or maybe you just
I'm not
haven't washed
100% half orc anymore,
Orcs don't have scales.
considering I look
Yeah.
like a human, but I'm still half orc.
it. It must be because he hasn't washed in a while. Just makes his skin look all scaly. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's go kill some. Let's go get this wolves.
All right. As you venture down into the cave, with Thanaroth at the front, Swayze in the middle, and you, Turchinu, in the back, you notice just like a few steps in, you can still see light inside of the cavern, and there's not many rooms in this cavern. There's one main room that leads to the outside, and then a small off tunnel that shoots into another room. It's not that big, and you don't need much light to see, but both of these rooms are empty.
What?
What?
Okay, I was not
Wait a
expecting
second.
that.
Not at all. Well, they're big enough for me to move around in.
They're big enough for you to move around and for you to get
Ooh, are there
inside.
any gems on the walls?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, what do I use?
A d20. Investigation is a skill check, so for a skill you would use a d20.
13 plus perception.
No, your investigation.
Investigation. Oh, it's a 15.
Um,
Hmm.
You look through the room, and seeing the dirt-covered walls, you don't really see any gems, really. Just some decaying leaves, a couple bones.
That's all I get for a 15.
And that's
Okay,
it.
whatever. Okay.
If you'd gotten a natural 20, there still wouldn't.
Okay, it's either they're
Right.
not here and they're somewhere else, or we're in the wrong cave,
We could be. What else is
or they're
empty?
behind us.
No, we're still at the mouth, so I'm hoping they're not behind us. It's daytime. Do we hear any breathing? Do you hear any breathing?
Make a perception check.
I'm holding my breath.
Ooh. Oh my. Okay, perception is a 1 on the die plus a 4.
You got a natural 1.
5.
Oh
You got
my
a
gosh.
natural 1. You do not hear any breathing.
Oh,
the wind
crud.
outside
We're
is
walking.
I held my
wind
breath for nothing. Are
outside.
you trying to kill me?
The wind outside is blowing against the
Don't tempt
cave
me,
entrance, and
Vanderoff.
there is a whistling noise that you do definitely hear that would have covered up any breathing you would have heard if there were any breathing. If there were anything in the cave.
Oh, so okay. I have to stop asking questions. Sanaloth needs to start spinning his
All
dice.
right. So
Oh!
tell me when you roll a 1 on the dice or a 20 on the dice.
I forgot that I only have 8 health. That might be a problem.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's why
right.
you're at the front of the line.
Virginia, you also have no spells except cantrips.
Well, I do have spells, but they're only like basically just kind of. Well, they're not your normal attacking spells. They're just kind of illusion stuff.
Ah,
Are we using our? Are we using?
Oh, I do have
our,
magic missile. I forgot I had that.
Ooh, magic
So,
missile
what are you
and
doing now?
sapphire.
what are you doing?
What
now?
am I doing? I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on because I was expecting there to be something here, but there isn't. That kind of threw me off guard. I actually have no idea what I'm doing.
Is it only 2 caves, or is
It's
there
just the
anything?
one entrance to the cave and the one room next to it.
Well, we haven't
I
gone
had
into
more
the room
spells
next
than
to
this.
it
Where did they
yet.
go?
No, you have.
We're in
Haven't you?
both rooms.
Yeah, it's a pretty big hallway actually between the 2 rooms.
Okay, well, at least I don't see anything that could possibly eat us. So,
What the? Okay, what's this false life thing? That looks cool.
false what?
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at a couple of spells.
Okay, false life.
So what are you
Message,
guys
minor
doing?
illusion.
What do you guys want to do now? This cave is empty. You have been through the cave. You have not seen anything nor heard anything. What are you doing?
It's getting dark. Should we just set up camp in here?
In here? In here?
Okay,
Uh,
All right, never mind.
If you look from where the sun was the last time you checked, it's probably around 1:30 to 1 to 2ish right now.
I thought it was getting. Oh, maybe it's just because the cave's dark and it's dimmed my eyesight. Okay. All right.
have dark
So
vision,
I
so
think
I'm
that
good.
we should go out and see if we can find some more trails. See if maybe they went somewhere else. There's got to be a reason they're not staying.
There
in
has
this
to be
cave.
because I was like, yeah, there's.
Maybe something bigger lives here at night that they don't want to.
Swayze pipes up and says, "I saw a cage.
You saw a cage?
I saw a cage.
A cage?
Where'd you see the cage?
What were they trying to catch?
It was in a tree. It was like a little bird cage. It was empty. The door was open. Kind of ripped a little bit, actually. Like something.
Okay, how
floated from the
big
outside
or
and pried the
slash
door
small
open.
was this cage?
Yeah,
It
because
was a bird cage.
well, I'm a little.
It was a bird cage. It's not an Aarakocra cage. It's a
Okay,
bird
good,
cage.
good. I feel better now. All right, just chilling here. Okay.
I'm expecting this bird to be like some kind of mid-level boss.
Don't give me
bird.
any ideas. I will turn that into a boss if you tell me to.
That's
Okay,
a stupid
so-
bird. I can't hit the dang thing.
Well, standing around here, we're not really doing anything. So maybe we should just leave the cave,
Yeah.
Okay,
Unless
so you
you-
leave the cave.
unless there's a secret room somewhere.
Make an investigation check.
Oh man. Okay, people, you got to say something here. And
I'm
I'm not feeling very perceptive or
What
investigative.
did you roll?
I rolled a 3 plus a 2, so I have a 5. I'm blind, guys. In this cave, I can't.
all right.
see
Let
a
me
dang
investigate.
thing.
Let me investigate.
Yes.
All right, all right.
I'm
Then
not,
Matthew, make an
I'm
investigation
not good in
check.
caves. My eyesight's not good in
Because there has to be more to this.
See if you can find some gems too.
Wait. 12.
12.
Ooh.
You scour the walls of both rooms and you cannot find any sort of pressure plates, levers, holes into the other rooms. There are no secret rooms in here and there are no gems.
Okay. All right. We can.
I mean, this is wolves we're talking about. You think they'd hoard stuff?
Well, there's bones outside, and maybe those people were wearing valuable stuff, and they just stash it somewhere.
Do you want to go check their bodies?
Unless those
I
bones
thought their
weren't people.
bodies were bones.
Yes, they're
Oh.
still wearing their equipment, though.
Let's go check them out. Let's go see if there's anything valuable on them. Unless they're leaving them there for bait.
All right. You exit the cave and up on the tree, just about 15 to 20 feet away from the entrance to the cave, you do see hanging off a branch is a small bird cage with the entire face of the cage ripped off. The metal is bent and torn, and the door to the cage is laying on the ground just underneath the cage. The two bodies are at the ring of stones with blackened ground in the middle, signifying that a fire that had been there. You don't know how long ago.
There was a
The
fire.
bone, but the
Like a campfire?
bodies are laying on their sides and on their back around this campfire as
Ooh.
if they've been attacked stealthily.
I'm thinking that bird cage, there was maybe a baby dragon in there.
Oh, baby
That might have
dragons.
explained the fire.
Do you want to inspect the cage?
Sure, why not?
And make an
That would be a good idea.
investigation check.
Again.
Again.
Okay.
11.
11. You look inside the cage and you see that based on the visible tears in the metal, it seems that this cage was ripped open from the outside, not burst from the inside.
Okay.
And you do not see any sort of scales inside, like shed scales inside of the cage, but more like a few sparse grayish feathers.
So do baby dragons have scales?
Yes.
Do they have
Wait,
feathers?
Wait, okay, so feathers specifically.
Feathers
It wasn't-
specifically.
It can't have been for me because so I don't have wings. And
No,
know.
that's-
All right, so the
Okay.
cage is
So whatever attacked the cage is strong. What do you
Yes.
think, Swayze? What do you think?
well, I already looked over everything, and I told you there was a bird cage.
Man, you sound just like it. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yes, you did. Do you have any ideas of what kind of creature
well,
could have made this damage?
It looks like these people were just sitting at a campfire, I guess, and they just either fell over and died or something attacked them from
Well,
wherever.
it kind of thinks, usually these human people, they'll bring birds into caves to make sure there's no poisonous gases before they start investigating. So it looks to me like whoever attacked him likes birds. Not feeling safe right now. All of a sudden.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
that cave that we just went into wasn't really a cave. It was more like a den.
Yeah, it was a den. So whoever lives there might be out hunting.
Maybe, I guess. We should probably head back, though. I'm getting kind of...
Hungry.
Yeah, you guys could probably use rests, too. Just,
We
get
could.
your energy and your spells back.
I think so. I'm low on my lightning spells, or glow shot, or what do I call that thing?
It's just normal spell slots.
Hey, I have some fancy names I give my spells. I don't like things to be boring. All right, well, let's head back. Let's head back and get ourselves some rest. Hopefully the farmer hasn't reported us for being murderous thugs. Thank you, Thanaroth. And all right, so let's see if we can get ourselves a bite to eat, a little rest, because I'm getting hungry. It's lunch.
All right, you leave the bodies as they were on the ground and begin to leave the forest as the canopy thins and you can start to see the rays of sun peeking through the leaves again. It's roughly around 2:15, 2:30 in the afternoon, and once you begin to see the town through the edge of the forest, you notice that the town has become sort of lively, like a festival.
Oh,
Another event? Are you kidding me? How many of these events have
No.
they had within the
I mean, it's
past
a
month?
small town. You have no idea.
I hope they have funnel cakes. I really like funnel cakes.
Ooh.
All right, you enter the town, passing through the residential areas into more of the commercial areas where people are walking around the square, crowded amongst each other. Not too crowded. There's a little bit of room. Streamers carrying small triangular flags linked between stalls and poles and walls of houses, just to kind of signify that there is something eventful happening. Fires burning from braziers on the sides of these poles and houses.
Sure be a shame if a spark ignited one of these buildings.
Oh, it would be, Thanaroth. Wouldn't that just be a shame? Don't even think
Yes.
about it. Moving on. I want to have a place to sleep tonight. If you burn it down, I'll be really upset. Okay, so some kind of festival? Is it like is it like something happy?
It seems to be that way, yeah.
It's not one of those, sacrifices to dragons, is it?
It's
Give
a
our
festival,
first.
not a
It's a fest.
ritual.
Okay, all right, just
It looks
making
to be a
sure that.
festival.
Okay,
Keep
I'll
your
make
voice
a
down.
all right. Well, I'm just going to stand here. Swayze, you figure it out. What's up? Make sure that we're not going to get in trouble if we walk into town.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, you can do something.
why? Why me?
Why you? Because nobody suspects you of anything because you just stand there. It's all good. They're not going to
They'll
suspect.
suspect me because I'm just standing there.
No, because you just literally don't look threatening. Just go ask someone a question. You can do it. I'm just going to push you out gently into the middle of the crowd, like, oh, okay, there you go.
Not Thanorod. Swayze stumbles into the crowd, knocking into one or two people,
Really
apologizing
pretty
quickly
lass.
before he goes over to a person standing close to the well.
Should we roll to see if you bumped into a real pretty girl?
No, no,
Oh, okay. Moving
no,
on.
no. That's not for you guys to roll. That's for me to roll, or for him to roll
Okay.
if he was here.
If he
You
was-
see him go up to someone wearing a hood in over by the well. He talks to them for a second, and when he comes back, he says, "Yeah, this is just a normal festival."
Like a daily thing?
No, it's like an annual thing.
Oh, we just came at the right time. Let's
Yeah.
go find those funnel cakes. I'm hungry.
All right. Make a perception check for me.
Fine.
You're gonna
I-
be making a lot of perception,
Well,
investigation,
I am
and-
in.
stealth checks.
Okay, I've got a roll of an 8 plus perception makes. I got 12 altogether.
Got 12. All right. Looking through the crowd, you can kind of barely see something through the mass of people where there is a stall hung up just outside of a building with the label bakery in common.
Ooh. I see a bakery, guys. I need some sugar.
Swayze asks Thanorov, "Is it wise to give the bird sugar?"
Is it wise not to?
Are you sure it's sugar?
Are we sure it's sugar?
Just walk up to the guys. What are your goods? No. Your other goods.
Oh,
Just
no.
like
I like my sugar mixed with like bread and jam and all that stuff.
So,
Paste.
so do you walk up to the cart through the crowd of people to get yourself some funnel cakes?
Oh,
All right. At the stall, you can see that there is this little half-elven girl setting baked goods out on trays. Whenever someone grabs one and pays for it, she pushes all of the older ones forward, and she sets a new, fresher one out behind the stack. You can see that there are rows of croissants and muffins, and donuts, and pastries, and
Dang, I feel
whatever
real
you can
hungry
think
right
of. There's
now.
even slices of cake and pie. It's just this is a very well established bakery.
Okay. Well, I would say, well, hello, little girl. You're very pretty. Oh, no, what a pretty little girl you are. Do you think I could have one of those really, really fresh, warm ones at the back of your tray? That pastry back there?
I mean, they're not warm anymore, but I guess.
Oh, they look fresher than the ones at the front. Can I have a fresh one?
Sure.
And do you
Make-
have funnel
make it-
cake?
Make a
What?
persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh, I should be good at this. Dang it. If not, I'm going to start rolling again. Oh my goodness, it has a dot next to it.
Okay. Is the dot
Like a 6 or a
Hang
9?
on. Okay, is the dot near the curl or near the circle?
Near the circle.
All right, that's a 6.
Dang it, I've got a total of 8. She's not going to give it to me. Unless I buy
It's a
something
child.
else.
Bribe the child with candy.
I'm not sure Daddy would let you. I don't know. Let me go ask him. She walks away
Well,
from the what's it called? I forget what it's called.
the cart?
Yeah, the cart. She walks away from the cart and goes inside the building, and then peeks her head outside. Says, "Don't touch anything." And goes back inside.
She's left.
Yes,
Take it. No.
Swayze, that her
So-
up. Don't touch anything.
Swayze's behind you,
Oh, then it
like
must
standing
be.
next to Thanarothish.
Yes.
After a few minutes, she
I'm
comes
just gonna
back
start
out.
slowly disappearing into the crowd.
After a few minutes, she comes back out. And she says, "Daddy says only if you buy 2."
I will buy 2. Oh,
Okay.
and a funnel cake.
Wait, what do you want 2 of?
2. Ooh. I want 2 of the sweet rolls, and I'll take a funnel cake.
Okay.
I don't know. What are you guys getting for yourselves?
The souls of the innocent. I mean,
The girl
yeah,
just gets
just some
her eyes
random.
wide.
Oh, come on. You know, if you're staring, you need to be spending.
Is there pizza anywhere?
Oh. That
There
sounds like a
is-
perception check.
Um,
I'll
on-
let him
on-
roll.
on this
Make him roll.
on this cart there is no pizza,
Okay. Make him roll.
but there are like 3 or 4 carts out there. 2 of which, including this one that you're at, are actual businesses located in town. Actually, no, 3 of them are, and the other ones are just, individual businesses that come
Make
from
him
households.
roll. You can roll. Make him roll.
I'm not gonna make him roll.
Ah. Dang it.
He asked a question, I answered him.
Well, you didn't say that any of the carts had pizza.
I didn't.
That's right. How's she going to find out? Put your sword away.
Oh, come on. I was just thinking if a cart didn't have a pizza, just burn it. That's the solution.
Right. Yeah, put the sword back in your sheath. It's all good. It's just something you do
This
with your
girl is
hands.
just standing here waiting for money.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Here's some money. Here's a little extra for you.
How much do you give her?
I give her what is it? I give her a silver and a copper for 3. Isn't
Her face
that-
just falls.
Okay, I gave her 2 silvers. 3 silvers.
Screw it.
Daddy says 4.
I'm just gonna toss a gold piece to that direction.
Oh man. Yeah, go ahead. And so fine, there's
Gold.
4 silvers.
What do
Keep
you want?
going.
You get 5 things.
No, I guess the gold is worth 4 silvers.
No, it's actually worth 10 silver.
10. Ooh. All right. There you go. I paid her and gave her a little extra for her own pocket.
No, you didn't. He tossed a gold to her, and she addressed him.
Dang it. Okay, I haven't paid her yet.
Just give us a bunch of just random stuff that I could buy with this.
Okay, she grabs 2 donuts, a piece of cherry pie, and a couple of apple turnovers as well. Sets them all in a I want to say paper bag, but I don't even know if they would have those.
You get yours in a paper bag? Man. I guess it pays to
You know
get
what?
it
Yeah,
done.
they're gonna have paper bags. She sets them in paper bags and she gives them to you, and says, "Have a good day, sir." And she turns back to you.
Here's 6
4.
silver. You have a good day.
Fine.
Were they 2 silver apiece?
Yes.
Well, I forgot to ask. I'm so sorry. Here's 7 silver. Enjoy one for yourself. Can I
So-
have a paper bag too?
That's standard.
Oh, okay. Thank
You
you.
get a paper bag. Don't worry.
Hmm.
Good. Now I got
Alright,
stuff
you
for
take-
everybody.
She takes the 7 silver from your hands and she puts it in a small box under the counter where you hear a few coins clatter against each other. And before she goes, she turns around and she grabs 2 of the sweet rolls. Did you want anything else?
Did you have the funnel cake?
She turns around, looks at the stuff for a second, sets down your bag, goes back inside for a couple of seconds, comes back out and says, I didn't know what a funnel cake was, but we have some right here. And she points to a few small cakes, looks like in tiny little round tins.
Okay, a funnel cake is actually a fried thing that she put in a pan. That's really cool. But yeah, I'll take what you got there. Don't
She
you
gra-
worry about it, you little one. I'll just
She
take what you
grabs
got.
it. She takes a cloth napkin. She puts she takes the small cake out of the tin, sets the tin in another box underneath the counter, and then slides and then she slides the cake inside the bag without the napkin. She keeps the napkin.
Oh, that's good.
And so she gives it to you and says, have a nice day. And then goes back to restocking the pieces of pastries that Thanaroth had taken off of that she'd taken off the tray for Thanaroth.
Okay, Swayze, what are you gonna do?
Well, I basically have his food for all of us, so I'm pretty sure he
Yes,
doesn't need to hide
Swayze's
anything.
just he says, I'm fine. I don't need anything really.
So Swayze you feed Swayze, right?
I can feed myself.
Okay. Okay.
This morning
Anything
is an
else?
exception.
Let's go find some meat. I like meat with my sweets. So what are we
Okay.
gonna? Mm,
So you're looking around for another stall?
several
Several stalls.
different kinds of meat. So say, guys, should I get chicken?
Sure.
Nah.
Swayze just looks at you, holds his mouth, and just turns away.
I'll get some red meat today. What have
All
you
right.
got?
Make
Or pizza. Where's a pizza? That sounds
make an
good.
investigation check.
Do I have to?
Yes.
All right. No, I don't want to.
You
I feel
rolled
like I
a
should
one.
be finding
You rolled
all
a
of
one.
the.
No, I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Will somebody else look for pizza, please, because I'm starving.
I mean, I'm
Melissa,
6'1".
basically have a
I
ton.
should be able to see over some people.
Yeah, would you just look for the pizza? I'm too short to see past anybody.
I'm
only-
looking for the pizza.
All right.
I'm only
make an
like
investigation
4'2" or no, I'm only like
check. Wait. Are you
4'11".
looking for the pizza, or are you actively going around the square looking at each of the different stalls?
Let's just try looking first, and then
All
if
right,
that doesn't
make a
work, I'll
perception
just.
check then.
Hey, Swayze, can you
All right.
smell any pizza?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's roll.
19.
Oh
19.
yeah, we're having pizza, man.
All right, you look around the all the different stalls, and you see none of them say pizza on them. None of them are any sort of meal carts either. They're not any. It's not street food. It's not meals. It's just there's no pizza here.
Oh, fine. Now you got me all interested in pizza, and there isn't any pizza, dude.
Well, there are some carts outside this place.
Do we have any like taverns here that serve that kind of stuff?
I mean, there is a tavern that you all met up in.
But
Well,
I
then let's
didn't
head there.
I didn't remember it being a pizza establishment, but we were just having breakfast, so maybe
If they
we
had
tell
like pancakes and sausage and stuff, I'm pretty sure they should have pizza.
let's go check it out.
All right, you find your way to the tavern. You go inside, and you can see that this time, instead of the sparse people that are in there usually every day, this place is packed. There is so many people in here. There's a bard, traveling bard over in the corner, just singing about faraway tales, and people just crowding around this person who has captivated their minds with song and music.
Oh,
see
look,
people
there's-
playing games over on a table in the corner. One person almost flips the table, but luckily it's too heavy for him as he has just lost all of his money. And the barkeep is keeping a watchful eye around every single one of the patrons currently inside of the tavern, making sure none of them throw a punch.
Got it. That's cool. They
Let's
have
start a
bar.
fight. No.
You would put that away. I haven't eaten yet. After I eat, then you can fight. Okay. Oh my goodness!
so where you guys
After
going?
I've gone up to my room, and then you can have the whole place to yourself.
So where are you guys going?
Going in.
Pizza.
Pizza. You know.
Pizza. Okay.
Pizza, food, steak. I don't care. Just feed me. I'm hungry. I need a meal and a
What
nap.
are you guys doing?
We're trying to find a table, but obviously there's no table.
All right.
We don't need no table. We just need to go ask the guy
Let's
and
go up
just
to-
see if there's a pizza.
Let's go to the counter.
All right. You walk up to the counter, and the half dragon comes up and he comes up and addresses you, saying, "Oh, how have you been? You done that task that I had asked you to?"
There's nothing there. It's just empty. A cage and some bones, and that was about
Well,
it.
No, a lot of dead people. Some dead people in a bird cage.
Dead people
Just the
in a
usual
bird
stuff.
cage.
Not in the bird cage, and a bird cage.
And
a bird cage.
But yeah, just the usual thing you'd see every day.
No, actually, that's pretty bizarre. Actually,
Oh.
Why?
I don't know why. What would your reaction be if you found a dead person in your backyard?
Oh, it's way more than one. There's a whole bunch of them. They used to be sitting by the fire until something.
Well,
like
I mean,
light
I'm
them.
no stranger to dead bodies.
No. Well, I'm sure about that.
I
for
do
you.
not want you to elaborate, and if you do pull out that sword while you're in here, I will be throwing you out.
Ooh,
Okay.
Ooh,
Don't.
I hear a threat, a challenge. Anyway, we're not here to wreak havoc, are we, Thanaroth? We're here to eat food.
Yes, the
All
pizza.
right,
I keep
well, we actually
losing
have a
track.
few specials as it is. The last. Oh, I forget what holiday it is. We have so many. It's one of the holidays.
Mhm.
So, we do have a few specials today. There is, we have this weird bread with things on it. I don't know what they're called.
What kind of things?
I mean, they're little nose-looking things. Like, they look brown. I don't know.
Mushrooms?
Mushrooms?
Yes, that's what they were called. That's what they were
All
called.
right, that's good. All right.
Little nose-looking things.
Bread with mushrooms on it?
Bread with
Hmm.
mushrooms on it.
Anything else on it?
There's. I know it's fried in butter.
It's already sounding really good.
Usually. Well, okay, it's more of. I don't know how really to explain it. There's cheese in between it. It's like a mushroom and cheese sandwich that's been fried.
Wait a minute.
I could try that.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
just get that. Yeah, that
I'll
sounds
get that.
good.
Well, wait, no. If we eat all the same things, then I can't steal any of your food and taste it. Now, come on. Let's make this more interesting.
All right. Another thing we have is we have these little cream pastries that they don't sell in the bakery because it's an annual thing. It's this bread that has cream on it that's been rolled up beautifully so it doesn't tear, and it's just delightful. Sometimes you put berries in it, you put chocolate.
Is it okay? Is it? That sounds good. I have a lot of sweets, I know, but I can always put them in my pack.
Yeah, I think we have enough desserts.
No, I will take the dessert on the side.
Okay.
All right. What else do we have? He goes underneath the counter. He takes out a book, and he finds the right page, and he looks down. You see his finger trace down the page, and he taps it twice, and he says, "We have something called Osrian Ale."
Is that like going to make me tipsy?
I mean, it is ale, so
Nah,
still very alcoholic. So
nah.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
Because they're supposed to go out and check the cave out tonight, weren't we? To see if there's anything that came back, or were we just ignoring the cave altogether?
Um,
Okay, so what are we doing? I've
I
ordered
don't know.
dessert
You're just. I
and
will
a
go get.
mushroom and cheese
you-
sandwich. What
you
are you
see-
guys
Yeah,
eating?
I got the mushroom and I ordered the
No,
mushroom
I
and
don't
cheese
want
sandwich.
to eat the same thing you're eating.
We do have
Oh,
one
come
other thing.
on.
It is it's kind of like our breakfast, only we don't have those pancakes. There is egg. There's chopped up sausages. There's tomatoes. There are little spicy green things in there. I don't know what they're called. They don't grow here, and we don't really get them very often.
Jalapenos.
I'd like that. I'd like that. That sounds
You
good.
want that? All right.
But I also want some meat with it too.
There's sausage in it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm good.
All right. Swayze pipes up and says he wants one of those as well,
Swayze, would you just be like inventive?
and
Find
an
out.
ale.
On today?
Okay, I got what I'm interested in.
Okay, fine.
All right. So he goes into the back and
You know what? Add one of those sandwiches on there for me too. I'm feeling really hungry.
all right. He goes into the kitchen and he stays in there for about a couple seconds before coming back out and saying, "Your order will be done in about 15 minutes. Should be."
Okay.
It takes a while because we have a few backed up already.
Yeah, I kind of was expecting that. At least it's not an hour.
Yeah.
Well, let's go check out the
Oh,
bar.
trust me, when it hits midnight, it will be an hour. Because
Oh.
everyone decides they want to come in and eat something.
Oh
Well-
dear. Well, that's good to know.
Sometimes there have been times where it has gone up to an hour and a half to an hour and 3/4 of time for people to wait because so many people have actually come in and eaten.
Well, you put the wee ones to bed, and then you just feel like going off
And then
and
you
doing
get and then you
something.
come back to the tavern and you get drunk. It's exactly how it goes.
I can tell I'm
Wow.
not from around here.
I am
I don't
definitely
have
not
the
from around
accent
here.
you two have.
Because you sound like an org,
Well, yeah.
kind of.
Mm.
You have that like rough voice.
I've met a few orcs and he sounds nothing like them.
Well,
No
Again,
offense.
I'm
No-
not
no
your
offense,
usual.
no
I'm
offense.
not your usual orc. Okay, I've had things happen.
All right. Well, it should be
No,
out
no.
in about 15 minutes. So just find a table and wait.
there's a table.
Yes, there's a
That's
table.
okay.
Trust me. There's one really in the far back, close to the staircase corner.
Got it. I see it. Funny, I can see that.
I mean, he
Okay.
points it out to you, so it's kind of easy to tell where it is.
All right. Well, let's go grab that table before somebody else does.
All right, you make your way over to the table, which has 3 extra seats than you would usually need because there's only 3 people currently, and a man from the gambling table walks past you, stops, turns around, comes back, and says to you, "You want to play a game?"
It's a
I'd like to-
scam. It's a scam. I'm not participating. I only have 78
Why
gold
don't we
left.
watch Swayze play a game?
Okay.
And just see if he's lucky.
You don't want to play the games I play.
All right.
Oh yeah, because it usually involves like sword play and somebody bleeding and possibly dying.
Swayze looks away
Okay.
from you, up to the man, and says, "Sure, I'll play."
That was a mistake.
Oh, we don't know. Maybe he's lucky.
So,
Maybe
or the
we
other
need to
guy's a
have him-
cheater.
We need to have him around for a reason. So we have to figure this out.
So, the man sits down at the table and explains how the game works. So you see, we have these 3 different cards. Each one of them has a different value, 1 to 10. The one who has the highest total of cards in their hand gets all the money in the middle, or they can choose to raise the pot. You up for it still? Yeah, sure. Why not? All right, here we go. You know, this is kind of weird how I'm playing with just myself. All right. So Swayze and the man both take their first 3 cards. Oh my goodness, I just rolled 3 times and I completely forgot what those values were. Let's get the page to mark these down on. So let's do that again. All right. Okay. Swayze and the man both place down their cards. Count up the numbers on the cards, and they each come up to 16. So they both put another gold in the middle of the table.
Okay.
After the man explains what happens in a tie. And they start to pick out 3 new cards again.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, when they lay down the cards, they tie and place another gold into the pot. They draw 3 more cards. They both place down their cards. The man's cards equal up to 8, and Swayze's cards equal up to 22.
Oh my.
Yes. In the pot, there are 6 gold. And
Wait a
Swayze
minute.
takes it all.
Wow. Okay, Swayze, oh wait, we have just realized what his worth is. Okay.
And now we just made a new enemy.
So the man,
No, not necessarily.
distraught from losing,
Uh-oh.
turns to you two and say, "Do you two want to give it a go?"
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
come on. What have you got to lose? Just a couple gold
No. No.
We could
My
play with copper.
dignity.
or silver?
No. You must be pretty desperate. No, we're not. I'm not.
All right. He picks up his cards, begins to walk out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Chinu, make a perception check.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
He stole something.
I knew it.
He's
I
a
tried
thief.
to warn you, but nobody listens to me. I mean, I see why.
I have a 19 plus my perception is a 4, so I have a 23.
All right.
Yeah, immediately better than me. So
All right,
I got a
Excuse
9.
me, sir.
Mom.
What? Yes. What?
I haven't said anything yet.
You have not said anything. You say. You talk. What's going on?
As you see the man gets up and leaves, he tosses in his hand, just up and down, a small blue bejeweled money pouch, which you know to be yours. And he exits the tavern and mingles with the crowd outside.
this is what I tried to tell you. It was some kind of trap, and here we are deciding that. Oh, yeah, it's wise for him to play this.
Well, he ain't getting
Oh.
away with this.
I finally get to stab somebody. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, Swayze, you watch the table so we all get our food.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go
got it.
recoup let's recoup this. I will jump on the rooftops and try and point him out. And
There is no access to the roof. Also, you're still inside,
have-
so
Oh.
you'd be jumping on the ceiling.
okay, well, we can go outside and I could jump on the rooftops because I have wings.
Jump on the
Therefore, I
people's
can-
heads.
Or I
Why didn't-
can
Why do you need to jump on the rooftops if you have wings?
then fine because I can only fly 50 feet at a time.
Yes, doesn't mean you can't hover. But okay.
Oh,
Um,
well, you didn't say that. Okay, then I shall hover. We will find this creep, and I will get my pouch back because I like that pretty pouch. I went somewhere special and bought that just for me, and he is. Not, I don't care about the money as much as I do the pouch, and he is not taking that pouch away from me.
As
That's
you
what's
talk, he's getting further away.
Hurry!
Yes, let's go.
catch up to him.
All right, so you leave the building, and you see that there is no one in the general vicinity that you can see that looks anything like him to your memory. What do you do?
I get my wings out and I flap up and I hover above them.
All right, make a perception check for me then.
Oh man, another one of those. Dang it. Ooh, I got a 10 plus a. Where's my perception? 4. I got a 14.
All right, 14. You notice through the crowd you can see a flash of blue as light reflects off of your pouch, being handed off to another person,
Mhm.
and then another.
Oh dear goodness.
And then
No,
another.
we're not doing this. Let's just start murdering random people and hope
I'm
we
just gonna
we get
fly
the-
down and grab them by my talons and just shake them and take my
Okay.
pouch.
Make an attack roll.
Ooh, which die is that one?
D20 plus
Okay.
your. I'm gonna give you finesse with your talons, so it's strength or dexterity modifier. What did you roll?
I missed.
What did you roll?
I got a 4.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who you hit with your talents.
Ouch.
Because there's
will
a crowd
not
of
be the-
people here.
It will not
You
be
might
the
be
little.
hitting a child, an old
Do not.
man.
It will not be the little girl. Okay, she's too sweet.
All right. You miss. And as you grab the man who passed off your coin purse to the next person, you shake him. He screams, alerting everyone in the general vicinity,
Mhm.
and all of the music in the square stops. As now you have created a scene with you at the center of attention.
Well, hopefully Thanaroth is watching the person that's running off with my pouch.
I don't know.
Thanaroth, it's up to you.
Is he? Make a
I
perception check. Not you, Thanaroth.
Dang it. Oh, Thanaroth, thank you.
Yeah, hold up. I was like, wait, what? I was so confused whenever you were rolling. I was like, wait. Okay. Matt 20.
You got a natural 20.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, you see, without distraction through this entire crowd, you can see the small bag being handed off to multiple different peoples,
I hope he fakes being one of them.
and you see the final person slip in between two of the buildings, just at the other side of the
Oh,
courtyard.
let's go. Okay.
He goes,
Yeah, I'm going there.
"Yes."
I'm
All
going
right, you
there.
make your way
We get a
through the
little
crowd.
sword practice.
You make your way through the crowd as everyone starts to condense a little bit as people begin to back away from Turchinu as she has floored someone onto the ground and they have been knocked out from hitting their head against the cobbled ground. All right,
Okay.
I've
So you-
created a distraction.
you make your way through the crowd. Give me just a general strength check to see if you can push your way through easily.
Oh, a strength check. Okay.
Just straight up strength check. So roll and just add your strength modifier.
17.
All right.
Nice.
17. You make your way through the crowd fairly easily, and you do actually see the house that the person ran into. It's just beyond the bakery, and there are no lights on inside. There is just darkness inside the
Oh.
windows.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna run in there blindly this time. I think I'm gonna pull a little trick before running in there, just in case he's gonna try to ambush me when I walk in. Before I go into the house, I'm gonna cast a minor illusion of myself walking in.
Ooh.
All right, how tall are you?
6'1".
All right, your minor illusion of yourself is a foot and 1 inch shorter because
Oh
the
my gosh.
minor illusion can only encompass a 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot cube. So you are a 5 foot Thanaroth.
My midget
Making your way.
man.
Where are they going?
In the house.
Into the house. From this far away, I will say you did see him close the door behind him, and I don't believe an illusion can touch physical objects. So if you wish to not have cast the spell, I
okay.
can let that happen because
All right.
reasons called
Yeah.
timing.
Sure. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just run in.
You just run in. All right. I need you to make just a general strength check to see if you can bust through the door.
All right. I'm gonna bust down the door. Then I'm going to, let's see, 14.
14.
Yep.
You smack into the door, and it is very rigid. It is sturdily built. So the people who built these houses were very talented in what they did, and there is just no give from this door at all. It's
Oh, you
locked
gotta be
in
kidding me.
place.
It's locked in place. Nah, that ain't gonna stop me. That ain't gonna stop me. He probably exited out another window somewhere, but I'm just gonna still run it anyway. Except, I'm gonna magic missile the door.
You're gonna magic missile the door.
Yes.
All right, make an attack roll against the door. Actually, no, wait. Hang on. Where's my? I need to see what magic missile does.
What am I doing at this point?
You are okay. What do you
It's
want
3
to do?
glowing darts of magical force.
I wanted to like just flap my wings and fly over the buildings so that I can land.
Currently, everyone
Nearby.
is staring at you.
Yeah, I'm
So
leaving.
you just
this-
let go of the guy and fly up.
Yeah, and leave the scene and go
Alright.
and follow Thanaroth because it's my pouch.
Everyone watches you as you fly up. Their heads just pivot upward, and they watch you fly off into the city. And they all look in the direction that you went. And luckily, there is a building in the way, so they do not see anyone there. So Thanaroth, you are fine.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was there just for a quiet visit, and look at all the trouble you guys just got me into. Man.
All right. Okay, so just how many are you casting?
Well, one magic missile cast spell has 3 darts
3.
that I can have hit the door.
Yes. Okay. So, roll the damage for that.
Okay. Do. Oh, whoops. It's not anyone.
So it's 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
3.
Oh my goodness, that thing was a dud.
And you rolled 3 ones.
Well, the first one was 3.
Oh, okay. So 3 plus 1 makes 4.
Well, no, I already added it 3. But,
Oh, you did. Okay, 3.
5, and
5.
then
Okay.
10 in total.
Okay, 10 total. You see this door gets blasted 3 times, and it just splinters off in different areas, and the wood is looking fairly damaged. Just it's not all the way broken.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, now I'm going to try to ram the door in. Maybe I'll be a little bit more successful this time.
Okay, make a strength check with advantage.
Okay, and I will. All right, 6.
6.
Yes.
With advantage, you got a 6.
No. Well, with advantage. Oh my goodness.
When it comes to
15?
advantage, 15.
Yeah.
Okay. You break through this door. Hang on. Yeah, you break through this door, causing the 2 sides to burst away from you as you barrel into this small room. The side with the latch mechanism falls to the floor, and the side with the hinges just swing up against the wall, and one of the hinges busts apart as the door hits the wall. You crash into the room, which you can see is a back room mixed with a kitchen. So there's like a small countertop and a wood stove in there with without any wood in it, so the house inside is cold. It's more like the temperature outside is. It's not lit at all, and if the burglar is still in this house, he's definitely known you're in here now.
Yep. I draw my sword.
Sword. All right. In front of you is a wall, and to your left there is an opening into a dining room.
Dining room.
Okay, you go into the dining room. The The curtains are drawn. There's 2 windows, one to the left and one in front of you. The curtains are drawn, making this room as dark as it possibly can be. You
I have
walk,
dark vision.
You have dark vision.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Lucky
It's still
dog.
very dark.
Still better
you-
than not having dark vision.
Yep. You circle the table. To your right is another archway that leads into the front room, and you notice that there is a painting on the wall. Everything in this house that you've seen so far is still fairly neat and tidy, although this painting is just slightly askew.
I feel like there's something behind that painting.
All right. You take the painting off the wall?
Yep.
All right. You take the painting off the wall, and nothing happens. It's just... But as you get a better look at the painting, you see that it looks like an elegant elven woman wearing a small head crown, not like a royalty, but more like one that has a gem in the center and just stretches from around the head, like a crown that just rests with no purpose other than accessory. She's wearing a white robe with green puffs on her shoulders and some green stripes going down 2 long pieces of fabric that almost like they're ceremonial or ritualistic robes, or that they belong to a certain organization. Make a history check for me.
History check. Okay. Oh dear. Hmm. 6.
6. The way that she's looking at you is captivating your entire attention as you can't think of anything but how well this woman is dressed. You cannot place the robes, you cannot place the circlet on her head. There's just no information.
Wait. Circle on the head.
Circlet, like it's the head crown thing.
Okay.
You hear this clatter coming from the dining room behind you as one of the chairs gets knocked over, and you see a shadow bolt back into the kitchen, and you hear the hinged side of the door slam against the wall again before creaking and beginning to close.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the shadow.
You're gonna follow him? All right. You rush back out of the house, and you can see Turchinu has just landed at the house, and she... Make a perception check. Turchinu. Person who is not paying attention. Make a perception check.
Why do I have to?
Because you are currently flying, and you may have seen where this man went.
All right. Well, I was just listening to the storyline and I forgot what I was doing. Okay. That's a 16 with a 4. I've got a 20.
All right. As you are flying above this house, you can
Nice.
see just before you land on the ground, while you're still above the houses, you can see that this figure dashes from outside of this house and back further away from the festival before turning to the right and going inside of another house.
Okay. What do I do?
And then you see soon after, Thanaroth comes out of the same house that the man just came out of, and he notices you flying.
And I tell him he's over here.
Okay. I'm heading
Follow
to
me. Yeah.
where
Okay.
you're going.
So we know where he is. There's 2 of us, so we can stand in each side of the house, one at the back and one at the front, right?
Yep.
I mean, if you want to.
We can. Well, I'm up in the air, so I can watch and see if he runs out again. And let Thanaroth have some fun with his sword.
All right.
Let's just hope with my 2 attack thing, it won't kill him.
Yeah, I mean, it's family
One time I
friendly.
don't want to kill somebody, it'll probably happen.
All right. You enter into this house. Actually, no. Which side are you coming from? Are you coming from the front or the side that the man came in from? Are you following the man, or are you going to try to get out the front? Not get out the front.
I'll
try
go
and-
into the front. I'll go into the front.
All right.
Mhm. I'm watching the back.
All right.
If there's any escape.
As you enter from the front, you the door in front of you is currently locked.
Of course it is.
I think I have a lockpick spell, or whatever it
Looks
is.
like there is a lockpick spell.
There's a lockpick. I have a lockpick, I think, don't I? Isn't that one of the things I can do?
Well, then I can just wait outside and then you can go in. Because I don't want to do another spell to just break down the door.
Well, maybe the door's weaker on the back.
Yeah, you try. You try going in.
Nope. Actually, all I have is simple weapons. I only have my. I don't see that I have a lockpick.
It should be thieves' tools.
Oh, do I have thieves' tools? Let's see. Nope, I don't have thieves' tools. Sorry. Nope. I have a mace, though. Is that big enough to break down a door?
I mean, it's about. I don't know, actually. It's probably about the size of your fist, maybe a little bit bigger, like that. Sort of size.
Are there windows in this place?
There are windows. There are 2 next near the back, and there's 1 up at the front.
How about I go to the back and break a window? And
Which one? There's 2. There's 1 on the left and 1 on the right.
I
If you're
could both-
facing the house.
If we're there's 2 windows in the front. How many windows in the back?
There's 1 window in the front, and there are 2 windows in the back.
I'm only breaking it. So
Which one? What you said you were in the back, right?
Yeah.
All right. So which window are you breaking? The one on the left,
one-
the one on the right.
closest to the door.
The one closest to the door. Okay, the one on the right. You break through this window. You notice inside that it is very dark.
Hmm.
The glass shattered against the floor, scattering small bits of outdoor light into this room. You notice that the walls are being with the lights cast on them have this eerie symboled wallpaper that just feels so much creepier due to the darkness in the room. What are you doing?
I think that. What am I doing? I'm not going to crawl into the dark in a trapped area without investigating or perceiving. Is it perception or
I
investigation?
mean, do you want to look around before you go in?
I do a little bit. I
All right, make
do
a
have my
perception check.
light. Okay, but I also have my light too.
Do you want to cast light before you go in there?
Yes, I'd like to cast
All right.
light.
Well, what do you want to cast light on?
In the room.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to cast light on? It has to be. You cannot just cast light. It has to be. You have to cast it on an object. What do you want to cast it on?
Well, I see like some kind of candle in the dimly on the table in the room. Can I cast it on a candle?
Yeah, I'll allow it. There is a candle close to the window that you cast light on, and the candle itself, the wax, starts to glow this white light.
Okay.
It doesn't create a flame; it creates just light,
Okay.
casting out into the room, and you see that inside the room there is a bed.
Okay.
And on this bed is your pouch.
Yes.
Glittering from the light cast into the room, causing
Okay.
small blue sparkles to shimmer along the ceiling, the walls, and the floor.
Is the other window by the bed?
No, it is not. Looking into this room, the other window seems to be leading into a different room altogether. You see that there's a door close to the left side of the wall where this window breaks into.
Okay. Is it close? If I reached my I don't know what you call me, my hand in there, can I unlock the door?
No, you look to the right and you can see there's another wall there where there should be a room to enter for the door.
Is there anyone else in the room?
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull out some of the sharp glass and go inside cautiously and
Okay.
grab my pouch. I better not get in trouble.
You walk into this room
Hmm.
and
I don't trust you.
you move over to the bed, pick up
Mhm.
your pouch. It jangles a little. Do you look inside?
There's my
Do you look-
coins.
Do you look inside?
Do I look inside? No, I just put it in my pocket and leave.
All right. You attach the coin purse to your pocket.
Yes.
You turn around and you can see that the door to the next room has been closed. The door to the room that the man took, so the back door. The door to the room to the back door is closed.
Okay. I don't care who's on the other side of that door. I just want it in my pouch. I'm leaving.
Where are you leaving? The door or the window?
Can I open the back door?
You open the door, and
Okay.
inside the door is blackness. The candle is still over on a table, casting light into the room you're in.
It looks like okay. I'm closing the door and I'm going back out the window.
You close the door, and as you
Yes.
do, you feel this wetness at your feet, and you look down, and you can see this blackness seeping out from underneath the door. It is blood.
Oh my goodness. All right. Where are you? Oh, crud.
This blackness is making its way down this very slight hill that this house is built on, sliding more and more over to the bed where
Is
your
it a-
pouch was.
It's a creature, not a.
No, it's a puddle of blood seeping from underneath the door.
Okay. I'm gonna go out and see where what's his name?
Thanaroth.
Thanaroth. I'm gonna go see where Thanaroth is. I'm gonna go out.
So you
and-
exit the window,
Yes. It doesn't look safe on the other side.
stepping
of that
out
door.
of the puddle of blood, causing tracks to be made with your little bird feet. As you make your way through the window, you can see Thanaroth waiting there, his arms folded. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, I had to leave it at a cliffhanger. He texted me saying that his internet's down, so we kind of have to stop it here.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want him to miss this next part because it is just going to be amazing.
It also involves him, so it'd probably be helpful.
Yeah,
if he was
it'll
there.
have to involve him. So
Okay. Well, I got my pouch back
you got your pouch back, yeah.
with blood on my feet. That does
There
not
is-
sound good.
You're walking in the grass. It's pretty much wiped off by now.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
there's a puddle of blood seeping from underneath the door that you opened into a room full of just black.
Don't want to know. Don't
Mm.
care to know. I'm just leaving. Oh yeah.
I'm just leaving.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ah,
Okay. Whew. All righty. So we're done with that.
yeah. All right. thank you so much, guys, for watching this the live stream of this session. If you did enjoy, we do actually have a YouTube channel where you can go and subscribe to if you want to see all of these live streams as they come out. Every Monday, usually it's supposed to be around 5-ish, although we have slowly trying to be getting all of our players to, join. So
At the same time.
at the moment, though, it should be every other Monday-ish. So it might be the next week or the week after, depending on how people schedule. So if you did enjoy, please go over there and subscribe so you don't miss anything. And we will catch you in the next one.
Yay.
Bye.